And welcome back to the 72nd episode of JLC TV Live. JLC TV Live, we are at Tuesday, which means we are looking at some of the products we distribute from our HQ based here in Bristol. And you're thinking, what JLC Distribution? Well, in a nutshell, we're an IT solutions hardware provider. We call ourselves experts. So we distribute a lot of IT peripherals, a lot of IT accessories. Maybe you're using them right now. Maybe you're viewing them on some of our products that we supply. Who knows? Because we are live as well. This is a chance for you at home or wherever you are in the office, or to check in with us, join in live to this open chat, open forum for you to communicate with me. I've got Bex on the camera as well. She's going to be shouting out any questions you've got, or just to show some love, just show some support.
Kelly says hello.
Kelly, we love it. Kelly, welcome, Kelly. So today is Product Tuesday. We're going into a little bit more detail on the devices that we distribute here. So we distribute quite a lot, as you can see. From behind me, we are in our warehouse in Bristol. This is where we do the lion's share of the business. We've got another place in Almelo, Netherlands, where we facilitate a lot of our European customers. We deal directly with value-added resellers. The only resellers we deal with here, we supply to them. And then, of course, they go out to the wider market. So to people like you and me working from offices like this, we have an IT supplier ourselves. So it all kind of makes its way into the channel and into those end users as well. But today we're going to be going over some of our latest product range from a new company we've been working with, BlackView. So BlackView are a new manufacturer we've been working with from the Far East, and they have been challenging the status quo and by introducing some cost-effective devices into the marketplace, challenging the already established brands. Here at JLC, we like to think we're a little bit of we are disruptors by default. So we are disrupting the marketplace by introducing new products that rival those of Barry just swore at me. Thank you, Barry.
James says hello, guys.
James, welcome today, mate. It's Tuesday. We're going into some products live here from our HQ in Bristol. So we are going to go into some BlackView products here, and we've got Arthur is going to be joining us. So I need to go into a little bit more of the detail and the technical element. Arthur, as you've seen on the show countless times, he is our internal Viking, and he is our technical support here as well. So we're going to go into a little bit more, but we can see the products here. We displayed them out nicely. So where we like to consider ourselves as disruptors, so we will see more often than not, a lot of our value-added resellers that we work with, they will come to us with an opportunity. So an opportunity, for example, a public tender, a tender that has been released by the government. If it goes over a certain threshold in terms of value, if it goes over 50,000 or 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, has to go out to a certain amount of people, depending on what framework you're on. But we won't get into the details in that. But depending on what you're offering a customer, the end user might set out a spec, a certain solution that they are looking for. Now, in their head, they've probably got an idea on who they want. Maybe it's Samsung, maybe it's Lenovo, maybe it's Hammer, maybe it's Zebra, maybe it's Honeywell. These are other brands that have been established in the marketplace for some time. Whereas what we do, obviously, we offer those solutions, but we offer another solution as well that is a lot more competitively priced. And we've seen success when it comes to public sector tenders, when it comes to the government money, right? We are all taxpayers here. We want to make sure our government is getting, or public sector, so it could be education, could be the private sector as well, but public sector are getting the best for their money. So we've got some options here.
And we got a couple of questions from James.
Go far away.
Well, not a question. James says, great job today, Jack, cleaning up on both sides of the water.
Thank you, James. Cheers, mate. Yeah. It's good. It's always good.
He also said audio is much better today without the mics. And I've just seen you've not got yours on. So maybe we just take the mics away today, because he said said he had a dream about it and it's much better today.
Do you know what? The mic is here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? Maybe we'll just put... Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, good. That's good. That's great comms, James. Thank you. And so we're going to look at some products here, because historically, right, when we started doing this, we were just doing tablet and smartphone cases, right? And when for example, we did we worked with the local constabulary, Avon and Somerset Constabulary. They were introducing Nokia, I believe it was their 1520s, and they were giving them to all of their confront all of their police officers. And the problem with these devices, certainly cost-effective devices, is there was no protection on them whatsoever. So we came along and we introduced a rugged case and a screen. Fast forward that was probably 10 years ago now. Fast forward 10 years ago, and now technology has changed. It's become a lot more cost-effective, and now we're starting to see devices like this. This is a rugged laptop. This is IP68 rated and IP69 rated. This is military grade tested as well. So you've got MIL-STD spec. All right, that's an American military grade spec. So we're now looking at a rugged device now. So I remember when I was quoting on cases for devices like such as Samsung and these other devices that are very slim, very born in the retail world. So obviously, when you buy a tablet, you want it to be thin, you want it to be lightweight, so you can pack it away. So we would offer our rugged casing and our tempered glass as well, maybe a shoulder strap as a 360 solution to protect it. But we couldn't ignore the devices. What we were seeing, a lot of third-party manufacturers were creating products that were already rugged. So it's bad news for us case suppliers, because all of a sudden you've got devices out there that are a fraction of the cost and are already rugged. So we have to adapt. So we adapted, we heard and we listened, and we put our finger to the ground, and more often than not, we've been proactive with our onboarding of this particular brand, BlackView, which we're going to go into today. So we've got this one here, which is it comes with a hand strap, so you have to screw that one in. All of our tablets, they come with a 2-year warranty. We've got a built-in stylus as well. Come on in, Arthur.
So does this device come with that stylus?
Yeah, it comes with a stylus.
Oh wow, so it's literally the full...
Yeah. Maybe just put it a little down, because I think we're getting some...
Wait, I do that we're not using the mics now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
No,
it's...
okay, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
So we're going into it, Arthur. We're still talking about some BlackView devices here. You've had some chance with the devices.
Yeah, had a little play around.
Yeah.
They're pretty exciting little devices. I don't know which ones you've covered already.
I haven't covered any. I've just briefly touched on the Active 8 Pro. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So first of all, like the BlackView's company is based in China. They have a pretty big 20,000 square meters warehouse. They're pretty strict on their control and quality, so that's what they're focusing on. So the devices are really, even though it's a new name in the United Kingdom, but the quality control is really good. Their primary focus is on people who outdoor activities, when you need to use also construction workers, anything that requires a rugged device and a high battery capacity. They come with almost 16,000 milliamps battery.
That was massive, isn't it? That was huge.
So is that a phone, or is that... It is?
Yeah.
This is a phone and a weapon.
Wasn't sure if it was one of the scan a barcode device kind of...
This is interactive
Oh, wow.
as well.
Yeah. So it's
that's quite...
basically a smartwatch inbuilt into our phones.
I actually like this. Is it? Wait, we can... Oh, hey!
That's weird.
Take some of this.
That looks like futuristic.
We are so I get so fascinated with stuff like this, but like technology, obviously, like this does a lot more than just this. But
Is it heavy?
Like, hey, look, you can see my face in it.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
pretty
I
awesome. Yeah, no, it's...
So what's this? This is a torch, or?
This is a torch. So this is called emergency torch. We have a dedicated button. So once you can set up how you want to activate it. You can double click or click on, and you can enable the torch. And it's pretty bright. I don't know if I'm going to shine at the camera.
It is bright,
I don't know
actually.
if you can see it. I can set up SOS signals, so send an emergency. So like I said, it's pretty good for hikers. And it's a big rugged buttons. So if somebody gets in danger, it's much easier to access these things without having to tap on the screen. So these actual physical buttons.
I would say they're probably more. I mean, if you're looking at, I know that I spoke about this, all of us, when we were doing the Nokia cases for the police force. I'd say this is targeted more towards police force for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that you can always envision that being on their vest. They've got their utility belts now with the click vest.
Oh,
you would have
yeah.
that on there. All of a sudden, this device is not going to let you down in the field. It's got dual SIM as well, so you can have more than
dual
one number on there.
SIMs, first of all, and you can use it as SIM or a memory card, so whichever you
And are they designed to be drop proof, basically?
what is expected?
Yeah.
So,
You've got IP68 drop proof up to 1.5 meter and IP68. No,
Wow.
IP69, which can be submerged under water for longer. So yeah, you've got drop proof. So yeah, and you've got anti shockproof glass in there as well. Yeah, that device is not letting you down in the field for sure.
Yeah, they actually the main competitors are the big brand names who have been manufacturing these type of devices for 10-15 years that we all know, brands in the United Kingdom, but they are storming the market.
So what have you got? Who have you got that are doing something similar? You've got Crosscool, there's something similar that we've seen. We've got Hammer, Cat, yes, Cat phones. Cat phones, they do like, because Cat phones, like, they're very construction based.
Yeah.
So it kind of like makes out that, you know, this is the kind of market we're going for, and again, it's going to be a fraction of the cost on what they are distributing there, because naturally, if you've cornerstoned the market and you're on top and you've got no rivals, it's time to inflate those prices, but which does open the door for devices and manufacturers such as BlackView to come in and disrupt.
Yeah, and also you don't sacrifice the quality because it's in-house built. They're using their own in-house built processors. The China's and Mali, Helio, Cortex, which is available, or the other brands tend to outsource this material, which increases the price all the time. But these ones, you don't sacrifice the quality. You still get the high spec, high performance.
Yeah, nice.
James said JLC can actually supply cat products as well.
We can.
Yeah, from our European hubs.
Oh
So.
right, no, I think I've seen that. I think out in Europe they're always bringing on new brands, so yeah, we can definitely get a hold of Cat as well. But yeah, BlackView seems to be one that we're working with today. And what else have we got? We got the
slightly more office-based tablet.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely more of your cost-effective tablet for sure. Yeah, this actually comes with a case as well. It's a communicator case. And then what is it? And they all work on Android 13? Latest Android?
You can upgrade to the latest ones. Yeah, it depends obviously on which devices you get, but I think they come out of the box.
We've got a 33 watt fast charging plug comes with it. This one also comes with a stylus as well. It does come with a charging cable.
They still come with the plug as well.
Yeah, they still come with the plug. We heard your worries, and we don't worry. We're still offering you the plug. Don't you worry. What else do we have?
So it's
the phone?
Entry level phone, so it's something that would be great for kids probably, or market to market. This is way below anything that say Samsung offers for their entry level cheaper smartphones. Obviously it will be not as snappy as something else, but Samsung or like any other like Motorola devices, but this will be perfect for the first phone for a kid.
But you know what? I would see this as, for example, we work with Deliveroo, Uber Eats, where they give their phones to drivers maybe.
Yeah.
So this is going to be perfect for them. This does all of your basics, everything you need. It can run operating systems on it. You've got Android, the latest Android on there, and it's fairly cost effective. Yeah, I would say we don't like finding numbers here, but it's going to be sub 100, isn't it?
Oh yeah, way below that.
I really work for the whole.
A little bit like over half that, but again, we don't want to put numbers in just because for a lot of our resellers, they will sell these products on. But this is definitely one to look out for. And we're just seeing so many more options there. And it comes with a plug, comes with a screen protector.
Cable. I think screen protector might be integrated already.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, in case. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Comes with it's a nice little flex from them.
Yeah. And a case too.
Yeah, and one. Not one of ours.
No.
No. They got their own cases. That's okay. Hey, look. We saw it was happening, so instead of fighting it, we adopted it and we brought them in. And hopefully we're going to start seeing a lot more as this unfolds. This is a relatively new brand for us, and they're doing smart tech as well. So you've got the watches. I don't know if you saw yesterday, NHS. Do you hear about this?
No.
The NHS are issuing. We're going to be issuing millions of smart watches and smart rings to patients to monitor their health.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I guess this makes life easier for
Yeah, it does. Well, because if they can identify. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, your body is always emitting signals on of its health, right? And if you've got somebody you've got a smart bit of tech, it's just that first line of defense. You know, this is really random, but I used to use Vitality for health insurance. Have you heard of Vitality?
No, usually just like my standard app.
Yeah.
I've never registered for anything else.
But Vitality linked to my phone metrics. So on the Apple, we've got health, or it's like an app. And if you pair that Vitality to that, and you're getting in the walks and you're doing exercise, you can get money off.
Oh, really?
Because you're a healthier person.
That's mad. That's really interesting.
And like, that was years ago, so I'm sure, and I don't use them now, but I'm sure we're going to see, and interesting to see, because I'm sure we're going to see the tide when the NHS start implementing these tech devices when they've got more a finger on the pulse, excuse the pun, on their patients. Because if you're going out and you're like partying or whatever, and you're like, you know, doing all sorts to your body, and naturally, like, I don't even know.
Like an automatic data feed, you know, so you don't have to monitor constantly, because, you know, we always tend to hook you up, obviously for more serious cases, but let's say for outpatients and whatnot, this would be probably a great option to relieve the stress on doctors and nurses.
Yeah, definitely. Well, if they can get that right, like, I guess if they can help the pressures that the NHS is seeing, then definitely I'm here all for it. And with brands like this, we're going to make it super cost effective for them as well, because they're going to want to go for those tier ones. They're going to want to go for the ones they saw on their Instagram feed, and everyone's subject to it. They all go for the latest thing, the Garmins, the Fitbits. Yeah. But there's just going to be so many other options out there that, as Arthur rightly said, offers a wider range of solutions, because they build in-house. They don't use anyone else. They all build it internally, and we can design a solution that's a lot more custom to what the customer needs. But yeah, look out for the space. Which one's your favourite?
To be honest, I really like the big break.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just something I could see using this perfectly, like outdoors, and you don't want to mess around with cables and external power chargers. Also, I didn't mention that this does charge other devices, so there's a battery pack.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
It works as a battery pack, so you can connect to the device and charge the device via cable.
James says, can we drop test at some point?
Some point. Not your drop test, James. Last time James was drop testing, and we were throwing iPads around like frisbees. He never came back. Actually, who broke it in the end? I think it might have been back.
Yeah, when he threw it out the window, was it then?
That would do it. Yeah.
I think it was the one that hit the roof and then.
The old bounce back on the roof. Yeah. We will be drop test. We probably will drop test them, James. And look, they are IP68 rated, so we need to be putting our money where our mouth is. We can't be just out here shouting out all this nonsense saying, you know, they're this, they're that. What better than to drop test? But perhaps a bit later. These are new samples. We've got some customers meets coming up that we probably need them for. So before we start flinging around the office, because that thing, if that hits you on the head.
Yeah, that's a lawsuit right there.
Yeah. I can't even get it out. That is.
Is it heavy to hold it against your ear like a phone?
Well, I mean, you know, it's. I mean, I know I'm holding it. I don't think.
It looks really heavy.
Yeah, it does.
It's a battery pack basically on the screen.
Yeah, I've got to take these over to. I'm going to Almelo next week, so I'm going to be bringing the samples over to our European office. So I've got to fit a lot of lithium battery in my my backpack.
We can do like water tests, you know, drinking in the water.
We definitely can. Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe next time I see it, we'll be submerged in water.
We'll assemble something.
I can already see it, like a huge tank, like all of us in there making it.
Not to mention, this has a very, very loud speaker. You can try to demonstrate this. It's absolutely deafening.
Yeah, it's they do both. They use I've forgotten the brand actually they use, but they used another. It's like a big a developer of like speakers, but they've say again?
AKG?
Oh, it might be, you know, actually. It might be. We're learning as we go.
Daniel Jones says that's very old school. He likes it.
Dan, it's don't let the appearance of old school shock you. You know, it's riddled with technology. But yes, it is a very rugged device. But you know, this thing is going to be this thing's going to be for your frontline officers. It's going to be for your warehouse workers. It's going to be for the guys that are literally out in the field. And if you pull them out of circulation, for example, if they drop their device, but that's what I mean by out of circulation. That employee, for whatever reason, until that device is fixed, they are out of circulation. You cannot communicate with them. So this ensures that level of unity and what's the word? Symbiote? No, I'm not sure the word, but yeah, that ensures that, and it's a good product. Dan, when you're in
Fluidity.
as well, yeah, well, just like general being connected with the whole entity. With, but yeah, that's a good little device, and we hopefully should start seeing these move now. Once we've all finalised with them, we can start pushing them. So, do we have any more questions?
And no more questions, no.
Well, I'm loving the input anyway. Arthur, thank you so much for stepping in. You can always rely on your technical support.
Ooh, careful.
ladders.
Of course, of course.
For
What,
bloopers.
the ladders in the hallway. Well, look, this has been BlackView, and this has been a Tuesday, and I've been the host, Jack Walsh. Thank you so much. Thank you for the questions, James, Dan. I appreciate the love, and also Kelly as well. We can always rely on you. Until tomorrow.
Operations Wednesday.
Operation Wednesday with Luke Murray, our operations director. We're going to be going into what it takes to keep this ship afloat. Last time we were talking about the recruitment side of peace. Have we sorted it out? Have we not? What issues have occurred since we last spoke to the devil himself, the Lieutenant Lentil, Luke Murray? So that's tomorrow at 1 p.m. But until then, guys, thank you so much, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning.